loves, welcome and welcome back to my channel. My name is Mira, and on this channel we create everything fashion, lifestyle, beauty, story times, and of course any other things you guys recommend. So today's video is going to be a part 2 of the story time I posted last week. Now if you quite remember, last week I posted a video about my very first heartbreak. Most of you loved it and you guys asked me to give you a part 2, so here we are with the part 2. And just in case you've not watched the part 1, you might want to click out of this video, go watch it. I'll be linking it here. Go watch it and come back, because I promise you there are certain vital things in that video that would make sense in this one, you understand? So go watch it and come back. So without saying too much, let's get right into the video. Okay guys, so before I go into the story, I just want to quickly add something, okay? This is my second time I'm filming this particular video, and to be honest with you, I think this is the most uncomfortable video I've created yet, and I'm very sure I'll be creating more uncomfortable ones, because there's still certain things or certain parts of my life that are very hidden, that I have not told anyone or have not told a lot of people, that I feel like eventually I'll be able to tell you guys. I'm a very emotional person, and most of the time I do not dwell on them. Like for instance, I forgive very easily and I move on quickly as well. So basically my moving on mechanism is usually that if I'm done with someone, or if I'm done with a relationship, usually I delete every other thing about them. So telling you guys these story times has forced me to kind of go back to my past and kind of revisit certain things. And the more I remember things that I did in the past, or things that I tolerated in my life in the past, the more I feel like I've wasted my time in a lot of ways, and the more I feel like I did so many stupid things. I'm not gonna lie, I was not thinking of uploading this video. However, I made a promise to you guys that I was going to give you a part 2, and moreover, I feel like these stories that I'm telling you guys, or these things that I'm telling you guys, will probably help someone out there who's like either going through some kind of manipulation, or who's like just like letting other people use her instead of like using her own brain, and so on and so forth. So if this video can help someone, then I'm happy to do it. I'm happy to share it. Okay guys, so after everything that happened in the part 1, anyone in their right senses would have said, oh Charlie, I'm done, boy bye, and then move on. Me, Samira, being the ogboro of ogboros, okay, being the area mama, the gangaria, the chairwoman of I understand, the chairperson of he will change, in fact the co-coordinator of I am sympathetic, was like, oh nah, he has changed. Forgave his ass. Hey, you guys, so after that I forgave his ass, and like we got back together, or like everything was moving on smoothly, and so on and so forth. So before I left, I'm not sure if it was before I left, you guys, some of the stories were very blurred in my mind, they were very blank, so I had to call him to like refresh my memory. While I was speaking to him, he did give me a lot of closure. He did like narrate a lot of things to me, which I appreciate, by the way, so thank you so much for that. And in other news, he also saw the last story time, you guys. Apparently the lady he cheated with watches this channel. She's on this channel. Hi sweetie. Apparently she did see it, she did tell him about it, and so on and so forth. So if you're watching today, hi, thank you so much for being a part of my channel. So when I was leaving, you guys, if anyone knows me, okay, if there's anyone who's very close to me, they'll tell you that I probably value honesty over anything, okay? I'm not gonna sit down here and pretend as if I'm a saint, or I only tell the truth or whatsoever. Like, yo, we all lie, okay? I've lied so many times, sometimes it didn't make sense, okay? And I'm not always proud of my actions or whatever, but I feel like there's certain crucial lies that should not be said and should not be told in a relationship. So before I left, I remember telling him that, you know what happened, I wasn't happy with it, okay? So if there ever comes a time that you want to cheat or you want to do something, let me know.
That is the voice of foolishness.
Is that a clown song? Someone should comment below if there's like a song that says clown, because that is me, yo. You guys, never tell a man that he can cheat. Never, okay? So I told this guy this, thinking that, okay, first of all, he said he would never do it again, and secondly, I mean, he was sorry, he was literally crying, so why would he do that again? You know, like I was just putting it out there, like, you know how sometimes you're trying to tell somebody, you know what, I forgive you, but it's not cool. If you ever think they're going to do it, just tell me, you know, that kind of thing. That was what I meant. And I told this guy, and he was like, okay, sure, you would not do it, and if he has to, he would tell me. So I went back to school, and remember how I said it was a long distance thing? So in my mind, I was like, okay, I don't think he'll do it, first of all, but secondly, I hardly see this guy, okay? So instead of me to like just be there and like find out that he has now whatever, he might as well just tell me, let me know about it. That was my mentality back then, you guys. Like, I would rather you tell me the truth than like be a fool. That is just who I am. Okay, fast forward, while I was in school, I was speaking to him and he was like, hey, about your offer, I found this girl, blah blah, she's making noise that no one can run her, something like that, like something fishy like that. Like he didn't tell me that, okay, I'm going to date or anything. It was just like, oh, it's like nothing serious. When he told me that story, I was like, wait, what? I was like, okay. So I asked him to explain myself. I was like, who is this girl and that kind of thing. And then he told me that, okay, she's like this girl. He mentioned her name and blah blah blah. And when he said it, I literally burst out laughing, you guys, because the lady he mentioned was a family friend, literally. This lady was our neighbor, like my neighbor in the village. Our families had been friends for decades, okay? Her great-grandmother was probably friends with my great-grandmother. My grandmother was friends with her grandmother. Our parents are friends with each other, and so on and so forth, you know, that kind of thing. And besides, that lady in particular, at the time, she was my friend. Like, I considered her a friend. And she knew about us. She knew that I was going out with him. So when he said I best, I'm laughing. I was like, there's no way she's going to accept you. Like, she knows we are a thing. And he's like, she won't. And I'm like, she won't. Like, you know, that kind of thing. So I did it and I was like, she's not going to do it. Like, we are friends and she knows that. Me, I'm confident. I was so confident, you guys. I'm not even exaggerating. I was very confident about it. Another reason why I did not think that she would do it was that at the time she was going out with someone as well. And the kind of guy she was dating at that time was like every girl's dream man. Doesn't make sense. Like a guy who's like there for her and shit like that. So, like in my mind, there's no way it's gonna happen. Like in my mind, she has a boyfriend already and she knows we're going out, so there's no way she's gonna accept you. That was what I thought. So I think the next day in the evening, he called me back and he was like, she accepted my proposal. She's coming over tonight. Was it the next day or next 2 days? One of them, I'm not sure. But he was like, she has accepted my proposal and she's coming over tonight.
It was at this moment that he knew. He fucked up.
You guys, have you ever dared someone, or have you ever like just casually said something you did not mean and it kind of happened and you had nothing to do? Like there's nothing you can do about it because like somehow you've committed yourself. Back then I used to think that if I give my word, I have to see it through no matter how much it hurts me. That was how stupid I was, okay? So when he said that, I was like, I remember telling him that, oh my god, really? And I was like, okay, you know what, even if it's going to happen, and he was like, it's nothing, it's like nothing's gonna happen, it's just like whatever. And I'm like, okay. So I remember telling him that, okay, in case she comes over and you guys end up sleeping together, make sure you change the bed sheets.
Pardon?
Child of God, make sure he does what? You guys, I literally said those things. So fast forward, it was vacation. I hadn't seen him for like, was it 6 months or so? I hadn't seen him in a while. Okay. So I remember when I went back to the village, you guys, my cousin told me the story. Everyone else told me that something. I was like, oh, never mind. It's nothing I know about it. That kind of thing. Like I thought I was cool. Like I thought I knew everything. So, but you guys, once I got there, even before I got there, I realized that the communication was not as intense as it used to be. But we were both busy. Like I had my things to do. He had his things to do. So I just thought it was that. So when I got back, I realized that things were a bit different. And each time I asked him about the girl, he was like, oh, nah, nothing is serious. Like it's not a big deal, that kind of thing. So there was this particular day that I went to his place. I went there first, and while I was there, this lady came. So she came with her cousin, and when she got there, I was there as well, right? So she got there, and then apparently our wife gang people knew her as well as our wife as well. So when she came, like it was like one of those things where like you're all just sitting outside, like we're all just sitting in front of their house, like just having a chat. But me being me, I had like just called up in the corner. I was quietly listening to whatever they were saying. So when she got there, they started chatting and everything, and this boy literally just ignored me. Like it was like I didn't even exist. And he came back and he was like, okay, I'm going to see her off. She said she's leaving, so I'm going to see her off. And I was like, okay. And I was boiling, you guys. I was literally dying inside. So he left me sitting outside there with his friend still. And then he and one of his friends went to see her off. So as soon as they left, I just got up and I left and I went home. He came back, called me plenty, blah, blah, blah. He said a lot of things, and my fully self believed him again. I got myself tangled in something. It was like now I knew he was going out with her, right? Don't forget I said when he left me with one of his friends, right? That is something you should keep in mind, jot it somewhere. It will make sense later on. At this point, I had gotten to a point where I felt like, okay, we knew each other. At least I knew her, and we're all cool, that kind of thing. So fast forward, I'm one person that I do not hold grudges. I only hold grudges when I don't speak my mind. Like if you do something to me and I don't tell you, that is when you should be afraid of me. Like that is when you should know that there's something wrong somewhere. Because most of the time I forgive easily, and once I speak my mind, I move on. I'll be very upset at that very moment, but once I'm done, I'm done. So after everything that had happened, like it was still at the back of my mind. Like I had nothing against her, but I was still thinking, oh my god, why would she do this to me? Like I thought we were friends, that kind of thing. Like she knew we were together, so why would she do that to me? So first of all, my mom came back to the village. You guys, like I said, my mom is a talker. My mom can't talk. I'm so grateful my mom doesn't watch my video. At least I hope she doesn't. But my mom talks a lot, okay, and she makes so many friends. My mom is one of those people that when she walks in anywhere, she like makes friends instantly. I wish I had that, by the way. Nah, I'm glad I don't. Let's call her Manta, okay? This particular, I don't remember how Manta ended up in the house. I don't remember why she was in the house, but she came to the house, and I remember my grandmother saying things like, oh, you're always in the room, go out at least. And then I heard, when she came to the house, I heard my mom saying that, oh, Samira is in the room, like you should check it out, like you should go see her, whatever. So she came into my room, and no, not my room actually, my grandmother's room, because when I go to the village, I usually sleep in my grandmother's room. So she came in there and like we started talking. Believe me when I say I had no bad blood, I was just super confused, and I constantly need closure. If you slap me, why did you slap me? If you betray me, why did you betray me? So while we were speaking, I was just like, somebody just told me that, nah, ask this girl. So I was like, yo, like, what happened? Like, why did you go out with him? Blah, blah, blah. Like, she was like, oh my God, that's what he told you? And I'm like, yeah. And she's like, when he first came to ask me out, I told him that I knew about you guys. And he promised that you guys were not a thing. He said you were dating his friend. And in fact, when he was coming to ask me out, he came with that said friend. Now, I'm reversing. Okay, that's a sound for reverse. You know when I told you guys that when he was going to escort, he left me with his friend? Jackpot, you got it right. She was like, that friend was there, and then he confirmed that you guys were really together. You are this friend. Handshake self, we don't shake hands before. All I know is my wife, and we are moving on. So we kept talking about it, and like I was telling her what he said, she was telling me what he said, and apparently you guys, now you know earlier when I was talking to you guys about how when I went to the village I kept getting sick and all those things. So one of those days, there was this particular day that I was very sick and I couldn't go out for days. This guy literally came to visit me, and when he came to visit, I remember seeing her, like I said, we're neighbors. I remember her cousin passing by first, and later on, like a couple of minutes later, she passed by, and when she was passing by, I jokingly said, hey, your girlfriend is passing by, and I was like, whatever, she's not my girlfriend. And you guys, back then, each time I spoke to him about this girl, he said that he's trying to break off things with her. So when she passed by, I asked him, I remember saying that your girlfriend is passing. He's like, no, she's not my girlfriend, that kind of thing. He made like a sarcastic joke about it. So while like the secrets were coming out and we're talking about it, this girl was like, oh, you remember the day he was here and like you guys were standing there? And I was like, yeah. She's like, when you were sick? And I was like, yeah. And she's like, yeah. So that very day, for instance, when I saw him here, I even confronted him again and told him that he was lying because he had earlier on told me that you guys were not dating. So how was it that he was here and everything? He told her that he came to visit me because I am his friend's girlfriend and therefore his friend, and he felt like he had to do, like I think his friend, he said his friend had traveled or something, so he was doing his friend a favor. Basically, that's what he told her. And you know what I felt when this guy came to visit me while I was sick? I was like, oh, my boyfriend is here. Oh, my boyfriend came to visit me.
Oh, wow, Jimmy felt
clown. Jimmy. It got started, I felt like I was kind of shaking because everything I was hearing was just so new to me. Fast forward, we agreed that we're going to go and confront him. You guys, you heard me right? We agreed that we're going to go and confront him. Now, I don't know if I was the one that brought up the idea or she was the one who brought up the idea, but we agreed that we're going to go and confront him. Another thing I want to chip in here is that this lady I'm talking about, I do not have bad blood towards her. You guys, she watches my channel. We're so cool till date, and I have no bad feelings. I'm sure she'll be watching this, and if she's watching it, I have no bad feelings. These are just things that happened like a long time ago. I'm over it. I hope she's over it as well. We got up and then we went straight to this guy's house. So on our way, we were like talking about what we're going to do, how we're going to go about it. So the plan was that she will go inside there and speak to him, and I will be behind his window to hear and confirm everything she had told me. At this point, it now looked like she was the main chick and I was a side chick, because basically I knew about her from what she said. She didn't know about me, right? Now, at the time, I actually believed her when she said it, but later on when I sat down and thought about it, it didn't make sense. Why? Because before then, she and I had spoken about him before. Before then, like I said, we had talked about him before, right? So unless she thought I was a liar, or unless she just didn't take my words seriously, then there's no way she would have just believed him over me, you know? Like, I mean, we're kind of friends, right? So if I tell you that I'm going out with him, then it means I'm going out with him. But then again, we're not so close, so I honestly do not know exactly what's going on. But at the time when she told me that she didn't know, I believed him. We got to this guy's house, and just like the plan, I went and stood behind the window and she started speaking to him. She was talking to him and she was like, when he came to propose to me, didn't you see Mira was not there? He said, yeah, I did, and blah, blah, blah. And then he was like, why are you asking me this question? So I was like, you said this and you said that, and he was kind of confirming it, like that kind of thing. You guys, you know the heartbreak I said I felt when I caught him the first time? You guys, my heart shattered in a million pieces while I sat there and listened to the guy that I thought I was in love with, the guy that I thought was the love of my life, the guy that I thought, Charlie, without you, I don't know if you do. Like, I felt like at the time I thought like, without him, my life is over. You know, that kind of thing. Like, let me see in the future. I see in the future with him. That nonsense. This particular guy had been denying me to girls. And don't forget, everyone knew, by the way. Everyone knew that we're going out. But whatever. So after a while, I couldn't take it anymore. I got up and I walked, like I barged into his compound and I walked straight into his room. And I was like, wait, you said what? You did what? And you guys, see, me, I look tough, okay? I can act tough sometimes, but I'm a crybaby. So when I was sitting in front of this boy and was saying all these things, you guys, I was dying. Like, I wanted to cry, but I was telling myself that, no, I don't cry, I don't cry, I don't cry. Eventually I cried. I cried my heart out. So then I heard her say he should choose between us. Now, first of all, that was not a plan. I thought the plan was that we'll come and do whatever, and then we'll leave his ass. That's what I thought. So she was like, you have to choose one of us. And this guy looked at us and said, I cannot choose.
No, God! No, God, please, no! No! No!
You cannot. You cannot do what? You guys, you should have seen me when this boy said he cannot choose. I think actually at that time I hadn't even started my crying yet. I was still holding it in. But when this boy said he could not choose, like my tears betrayed me. I didn't know what it tasted like. I was like, oh, you mean after everything we've been through, after all these years, you cannot choose? Are you, excuse me, sir, are you okay? Are you mad? Is everything all right upstairs? No offense, but I literally felt it, okay? So I was like, you cannot choose, eh? You guys. So I was like, you know what? F this. And I burst out of the house and I was going. Now this part, he claims, like I said, I had to contact him to help me remember some parts of the story because I don't remember. He claims after I walked out, he followed me, but I do not remember. I think in my memory, we both went back home. I think she and I went back home or not. I don't remember about that part very well. That evening, I think when I left, he kept calling. I didn't answer. I didn't say anything. I just went home and I buried myself in my own tears. I cried like a baby that I am because I was a baby. I was a stupid ass baby. And by the way, I'm the only one allowed to insult myself, okay? You are not allowed to insult me. And I'm only saying this to that child that day. Actually, I should be nice to her. I shouldn't be insulting her. So fast forward, that evening, there was this other lady. Okay, let's call her Tasha. So there was this other lady, Tasha. She was much older than us, and she used to like us together. She used to like give us advice and all those things. Do not add third parties to your relationship. It's not good advice. Sometimes third parties, just because they like the image of you, they'll do anything to see you guys together. That's just by the way. So I remember that very night, she called me and she was like, she wanted to see me, blah blah. She used to like me a lot, okay? And she was much older than me, okay? So she's saying whatever she wants to talk to me. At the time I was like, you know what, she's older, okay, she's a lady, she can feel my pain. She says she wants to talk to me, then it means she's like gonna give me good advice, right? I remember accepting to meet her. So when I went to meet her, he was there as well, and they were like, whatever, she calmed down, let's go to a pub and talk. So went to this place, this bar, sat down and started talking. And while we're speaking, you guys, this guy, this is where manipulation, like when I talk about manipulation, like this is where manipulation comes in. So while we're speaking, this guy started talking, his friend, and then I think her. Apparently they came to apologize on his behalf. So we started talking, and he was like, you know what you did was actually childish, right?
And it didn't help.
I'm like, excuse me, eh? I was upset. So he showed me a message that the lady Mansa had sent him, okay? In that message, like he was asking Mansa why we should do that and it's childish and blah blah. And Mansa told him that she wanted to get me out of the way. This feels like a movie. This feels like some show that I'm watching. He showed me a message and he was like, she only came to confront me because she wants to get you out of the way. And as we speak right now, she's begging me to like talk to her and all those things. But I choose you, and I want to be with you.
God have mercy upon us.
Bullshit. So my anger literally went from 100 to 0. I felt betrayed by her, and I felt stupid as well because in my mind, I would leave him. That's what I thought, okay? And when he showed me that chat and when he said that, I was like, oh my god, like I thought she was my friend. Even though that had happened, I thought, okay, she didn't know about it and that's why she did it, right? Which means all along you've known that you just wanted to get me out of the way. And he was like, no, it's not gonna happen. Like she shouldn't believe people, and I told you already that I don't love her and she's the one that's been forcing herself on me. Back then too, this lady had more money. Like she was kind of dating someone who was well to do. I don't want to put her business out here, but from what I gathered at the time, she was kind of taking care of him as well. Like she would like give him money every now and then. She would shop for him and all those things, you understand? Things I could not do, okay? The best I could do at that time was buy him a singlet. So it's like, okay, you know what, I'm gonna end things with her. I'm like, okay. Now, I just want to quickly chip something in, something very important in, you guys. So this particular guy, I deleted most of the things from my mind. Like I could not remember most of them. And that's how come I've been able to become friends with him. Like I'm cool with him. I know his wife. He almost named his daughter after me. You know, that's how cool we became, you know. Sometimes we do a lot of stupid things with the excuse that, okay, we are young and we are in love and so on and so forth. And I know people who still do these things even at this age, okay? So this story or these stories that I tell you guys are just to like help shape you, are just to like tell you that, yo, whatever you think is holding you back is not actually holding you back. That man you think is your future, is your last stop, is not your last stop. And if he's not treating you right, sweetheart, get up and leave. After this, did I really move on? That's a story for another time, you guys. I did not move on. For shady reasons, I was like, you know what? I'm gonna stay with this guy and we're gonna start all over again. Because in my mind, I felt betrayed by her and I felt like, okay, we're in this together, so why would you do this to me? That's one of the things I thought. Another reason was because I was just stupid and I was thinking that, okay, I'm in love and I cannot let him go and all those things. And from what I gathered, after everything, you guys, they did not stop seeing each other. They would like usually organize trips and go, which also made me realize that it was not my fault, you guys. Sometimes closure is necessary, okay? He told me all the things I didn't even know that happened. And I'm glad it happened because now I know that all those times that I thought that, okay, he actually did this because I gave him the go ahead, this kind of gave me closure that actually it was not my fault. Like, to be honest with you, even if I hadn't given him that closure and he wanted to cheat, he would still have done it regardless. That being said, you guys, sometimes people do not change. When it comes to men, if you got him doing it, the probability that he'll do it again is very high. I have tested it, I have tried it, and I have approved. Okay, I am a living testimony. I'm a working evidence of that, okay? I was hurt, I was crying most of the time, I was doubting him all the time. And that's the thing, once you start doubting your partner, there is fire on the mountain. Once you start feeling that you can't trust your partner, there is a problem. And just in case you're wondering, I know, I've watched it, I've edited it and so on and so forth. I know how this makes me look. And to be honest with you, I do not care. If this particular story can help even one person, even a single person from making some of these mistakes that I made, or just help someone come out of a bad relationship, then my work here is done. Then I am completely grateful. I had an episode while editing the first one. I was like, oh my god, I'm so unlucky. Why did this happen to me? Which is not true, by the way. I'm very lucky. I'm very blessed. And I'm so grateful for God for how far I've come. All these things that I've been through showed me who I am, taught me who I want and what I want in a man and what I'm not ready to tolerate in a man no matter what. So that small girl that I was is definitely not who I am right now. Like, you guys, if I show you my pictures, you'll be like, how's that? Like, the glow up has been amazing and it has all been thanks to God, self-love and self-appreciation. Put yourself first. If you're watching this and you have a friend who's out there and she's not sure, send this thing to her, okay? You guys, send this video to her, okay? I thought I was doing myself a favor. I thought I was in love. I thought without him I could not leave. And look at me, I'm living. Like I've never felt even better. Another thing I wanted to say is that I tell these stories because it doesn't matter if people think that I was stupid, because that was hair, not me now. Okay, try that with me right now. Try it. But that was basically hair. That was like a part of me that is like gone. I have not chased it away. I still love that part of me, because without that part of me, like I said, I wouldn't have met this particular Mira right now, or Samira right now. But I tell my stories because I want you guys to know that just because you did something stupid in the past does not mean it defines you. I know for a fact that there's still people who have been through this and people who are still going through it. So I tell my stories because if there's someone out there who has been through it, or there's someone who is still going through it, I want her to find solitude in it. I want her to know that, yo, whatever you're going through, you can actually get out of it, and there's always something better waiting for you out there. All you have to do is take a leap of faith and step out there and do you. Okay, so if you want, feel free to judge me. I cannot be bothered. Okay, you do not have to go through some of the things I went through. Okay, spot it and know that this is something I do not want in my life. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you've not subscribed yet, I do not know what you want. Okay, I'm sorry this video was not as funny as it should be. It just so happened that while I was filming it, while I was editing the other one, I remembered everything that I had been through, and filming this particular one just made it like, it's so stupid, it's so unnecessary. But yeah, you get it. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. Let me know in the comment section if there are any other videos you want me to do, and I'll get right into it. You guys, I'm actually stuck right now, so please comment, tell me what you want me to do next. I really love reading your comments, so comment below and let's have a good interaction, and I'll see you in my next video. Until next time, bye.